So in this Visual Studio problem, basically what we are doing is, it's a very simple Visual Studio program. We will be reading a user input. It's supposed to be his or her salary, and then without any if else, don't check it's correct or wrong, if else, don't do that, no error message. And then we will be doing the calculation. What will be the calculation? You have to read the value in the salary text in the salary variable, and then in the while loop add 500 and then display counter plus plus. So let me just do this over here. I'll very quickly place a list box here and also a button and a text box and a label. So this is the salary list. This is the text box. There's a button and there's a label. The label says enter your salary, and the button says calculate. Alright, and the text box name and list box name, you can, right now I'm using the default, but in the program, in your actual exam, please give them some meaningful names. So that's how the program should look like. The user enters some values, calculate. As soon as the user presses calculate, the next year add 500 and display here in a loop. Then 500 display here in a loop. Then add again 500, display here in a loop. So I double click on the calculate button. First of all, I need to be declaring variables. How many variables do I need? Int counter, set it to 0. Int salary, set it to 0, because we don't know what the value is, so we'll set it to 0. But counter should be really 0? 1. We start from 1 because it works for 3 times, so it will start from 1. And then we'll read salary from text box. How do we read? Because I've seen, please don't make this mistakes, Banat, the code is correct but it is incomplete. I've seen over there at least 3, from one of you 3, and one of you over here also, maybe you. You have written the correct code to parse it, to read it, but you did not assign it. Salary is equal to int.parse text salary text box. I've given this text box one only, I did not change its name. Dot text. In your imtihan, please do change your names. So I read the text box value, and you have to assign it here in the salary, and it's a single equals to you should be using, not double equals to. Double equals to is for checking if it is equal or no. This is not assignment. You are checking that is A equal to B. That's when you use double equals to inside an if or while. But we are not checking now. We want to read the value and assign in salary, so a single equals to. Right. Now I'll start my while loop. While loop 3 times. Now you have made this mistake. I recommend all of you go home and do watch this video. It's very important what I'm saying now. Inside the while loop, I've seen you guys doing this salary is less than equal to 3. Is this correct? While salary is less than equal to 3? Please, I've seen many of you doing this. It should be counter. You have to, while should be running 3 times. So it should be counter. Counter is less than equal to 3. Yes, it is. It's true. It will come here. And first of all, increase 500. And then display in list box. And then update counter. I've seen you guys doing this. Update counter. Salary plus plus. Please, it does not have anything to do with the salary. Counter. It should be counter plus plus. So how do I increase by 500? Please go back to your mathematical years. I'm sure you have done your school. It's same. Salary is equal to salary plus 500. So I'll do the salary is equal to salary plus 500. That's how you add 500. You cannot do this. Please look at the keyboard. Salary plus 500, this is nothing. You have to assign it somewhere. Salary is equal to the current value of salary plus 500, meaning add or increase 500. Once you have increased, then you display it in a list box. So my list box name is listbox1.items.add and bracket open close semicolon. Here I will be adding salary. So let me just do a simple version of it, then I will construct the whole complete string which is there in your exercise. What should be the last thing? Update, and it's done now. So this problem should work. I've given some gaps to make it more understandable. It's a very small piece of code, 6-7 lines only. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and you need to place while bracket. Can I have your attention, please? Please look at the board. It is very important. I've seen you guys making mistakes. You see this while? After while, there is a bracket which is enclosing everything inside while. It starts here and ends here. I've seen you guys doing this. While is having this. Please don't do this. This is not the while bracket. The while enclosing brackets should start after while, not before while. Yes, here. It should be after while like this. That one is wrong. It should not be before while. This is the while's enclosing brackets. Okay, it does not start before while. It starts after while, and there is again no semicolon here. Semicolon means finished. While does not finish here. While finishes here. So to finish while, we have a bracket, because we started something with a bracket, you end it with a bracket. So please no semicolon after while. This program will run. Let me just start this. And I say my salary is, I'm not going to tell you my salary. Please don't. So I write a figure, 1000. Calculate 1500, 200, 2500. So before showing, it adds 500 and then it shows. Can you change this program? What do I do to change this program? To show the current salary and then add 500. So here's a question again. The question is, you see it adds 500 and then displays. If I want to change it, to first display and then add 500. What do I have to do? Nobody? I'm saying it's adding 500 to my salary and then it displays. I wanted to first display and then add 500. You see, this is salary is 1000. Calculate 1500 to 1500, 2000, 2500. I wanted to display and then calculate. Change the order only. So you make this after the list box. What happens now? My current salary, and then the next year, and then the next year. So that's only you're playing with these numbers basically. And I'm showing you again the clear. Anybody remembers how to do the clear? This will come in your exam also. Please do clear. And there's marks for this. The clear button. Yes. This is coming in the exam. How to clear the text and the list box. How to clear the list box and the text. Please look at this. I'll say the text box dot text is equal to empty string. and then list box dot items dot clear, and this clears everything. This is the salary and I clear. Alright, so I'm going to change this order back and I'm going to complete the string. What the string should be looking like? Your salary in year 1 is 1500, your salary in year 2 is 2000, your salary in 3 years is 3000. I want you to display like this. The one which you have seen over here. Your year 1 the salary is 16,500. Year 2 the salary is 17,000. Year 3 the salary is 17,500. So how will I display this message? I have to modify something over here to display this message. It should be year plus what? Plus what? I should be displaying like this: year 1, and then year 2, and then year 3. Counter, yes, year 1 will come like a counter. Your year 1, the salary is, and then a string. You should remember the string concatenation. Go back and do the exercise of string adding also, string concatenation. Year 1, the salary is plus salary. Why salary is outside the bracket, this quotes? Because it's a variable. It's not a string. Otherwise it will be like this. Year 1 the salary is salary. This is wrong. Year 1 the salary is, let's run this, I'll show you what's wrong here. Okay, let's increase its size a little bit. The size of the list box. All the salaries, first, second, third. So I say, let's say somebody's salary 15,000. It says year 1 the salary is salary, year 2 the salary is. So the counter is working fine, but this is a problem. So the salary should be, the variable name should be outside the bracket, outside the quotes. See, year 1 the salary is, this salary is a variable. It should be outside the bracket like this, and a space here before the. So let's run this now. 15,000. Year 1 the salary is 15,500. Year 2 16,000, and then 16,500. Yes. Yes, I just changed it back. I just wanted to tell you how to change the tartib only. So it's starting with additional 500. 19,000. Calculate. It comes like this. Right. Right. Thank you very much for watching this. I'm gonna stop this and we'll share